Welcome to day 73. We are nearly at the end of January, and thank goodness for that. I have begun to visualize what it might be like to run in some kind of warm spring breeze or searing heat. I mean, imagine. I'm very happy to see the end of January and welcome some warmer months. But today, I got my jacket off. I was so hot running around. I don't know why. I think the temperature was just a bit higher than I thought it was going to be. And so here I was on the 30th of January with my shoulders out in a vest. And it felt so good. As Davinia Taylor often says, if you get a bit of redness on your skin when you're working out, it's that blood pumping around. And I love that sensation. Anyway, as I was running down the road, there was a woman at the bus stop and she shouted at me as I went past and she went, "You're mad, darling, you're mad." And it made me laugh and I just kind of smiled. But I've realized that so many times in my life, I've had some iteration of that, like, "You're mad, what are you doing? Oh, good luck to you." That sense of like sitting on the sidelines, like, "Oh, here she goes again. Here she goes. Let's see." And I've had that throughout my life because there have been points where I have done things that were slightly out of the norm, or I've had an inner sensation of like, yeah, I can totally do this. And I've been the only one that has believed that I could. And maybe you felt like that as well. And when we have those moments, we have to trust so hard in our own intuition, our own instinct, even when on paper, the reality is like, I'm not really sure how this is going to work. Anyway, part 2 of that, when she went, "You're mad, darling, you're mad." I thought, my goodness, if you think I'm mad for running and having my shoulders out, you should see me when I don't take care of myself, because there have been so many days, weeks, months, years where through circumstance or not, or habit, I've shoved myself to the bottom of the pile. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what, maybe it's inherent. Maybe we are programmed, certainly as women, to keep giving, and maybe we're carers. And maybe I know there are some days where I just physically run out of time to do all of the things that I want to do. And so I have to prioritize things like making sure everybody's had dinner, making sure everyone's got uniform and homework, and I've answered my emails and I've paid my gas bill, or whatever it is that, to take a step back and saying, "Do you know what? I'm just going to read for 2 hours." Sometimes I've been in a phase of life where I haven't had that capacity. And so that is why this 15 minutes is so working for me, because I was saying this to my mum earlier, that I have, for me, I don't know what the technical term of this is, but my brain needs a sense of flushing occasionally, where I can close down tabs, where I can compartmentalize things, because otherwise it gets so full and overwhelmed and busy in there. It's no good to anybody. And so I've now decided, as I've been running along, that I very rarely have music or a podcast, and I allow myself just to literally flush my system. It's quite a disgusting visual there. I'm really sorry. But giving a place for my thoughts, my feelings, my ideas to go, it's been life-changing. If you're not following the playlist, please do. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and follow along. Let me know if you are going to do a 15-minute habit. It's only 15 minutes. You don't have to do running. You can do anything you like. But as I've mentioned, the 19th of November, when I started this extravaganza, it's been life-changing. So join me if you want to. Lots of love. Bye.